Back here at Jane Sanders Stadium and getting set for our first elimination game of the weekend. Weber State, Big Sky champions. Binghamton, the Bearcats, champions of the America East. As we take a look at our starting lineup, brought to you by Capital One. Whalen, Smith, and Kirk will lead things off. Eva Richardson yesterday, a hit, 2 walks, was part of the mainstay of the Wildcats' offensive approach.
Her pitches, she places them well. That lefty curveball away from lefty hitters. And then the arm side rise ball and screwball inside on a lefty hitter. She tunnels those well, meaning that they come in looking like the same pitch. One will jump and then one will curve into a lefty. You mix those well between the 3 of them, and then a changeup as well.
Our previous game, and expected to tumble further for those getting ready to grab some of their winter wardrobe.
Feels a little like winter out here now, I have to say.
Whalen batting .361, stays alive.
Whalen was a little quiet yesterday as well. A hitter that, from the leadoff position for Weber State, they rely on a lot.
Away. So 2 up, 2 down, and now Sadie Kirk.
I was going to say, you can see how quickly Roberts works to get the outs. She brings the pitches close enough to the zone where if you work and really take your hacks at the pitches that are within that zone, you can get a lot of induced pop flies. I think one of the things that Stanford was really successful at yesterday when they faced and that curveball that curves into Kirk, in on the hands, just turns on it, hits the glove. Rendy touches it, and just kind of spins further down the left field line, allows Kirk to get all the way to second base. Her 10th double of the season.
Weber State, runner in scoring position. Cleanup hitter, Abby Grundy.
Well, there's Bob Ross.
Did you ever paint along?
I never did paint along. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't.
Jocelyn Feltine, AKA Bob Ross. She had the paintbrush yesterday. Weber State now with runners at first and second. Grundy draws the 2-out walk. Walter yesterday, 2 for 3 in the loss to Stanford.
Yeah, Walter is a bunter slapper type hitter, has some speed.
8, there's 23 homers and 56 driven in. One of 3 triplets, along with siblings Isaac and Caitlin. You can imagine what it's like growing up in the Allen household with
And Allen that had a frozen rope, even though it was foul, down the left field line, and then battled and got herself a hit. Good time to have a conversation with your pitcher. As you kind of work through this line, you're in a first and third situation. Make sure you're talking to your defense about how to handle the first and third situation, but also maybe and the slide was phenomenal. You can see that slide through, just avoiding the tag.
That's incredible.
Yes. If Brianna Santos doesn't slide like that, I don't know that she's safe.
To left field, and Bingham. Coach her daughter as well, Woodbury High School. To the catcher, Eva Richardson in the dirt from Roberts, 1-0. How hard is it to intentionally throw a pitch in the dirt?
I mean, it's a technique thing, right? You just change your release to get lower.
Payoff pitch. Sneak through the right side. Richardson reaches first base. Seeing eye single and Eva. As Weber State on the move here in the top of the second. Lifted to left field. Going back is Farina. And she will make the catch. And for a moment.
The third base, just 60 feet from home. Rolled a double, but gets to third on the throw.
Third double of the season for McMahon. It's back to the top of the order, and Riley Whalen. To second, Dodig. And the side retired. Weber State manufactures a run. We're tied at 1. Did the ball bobble for a second in the glove, and she maintained full possession.
She held on to it.
It's incredible.
Outstanding job. Have to be in the strike zone, just has to be a hittable pitch. A lot of times hitters become successful when they start hitting hittable pitches, not necessarily strikes only.
Here's Sarah Rendy.
Forcing McCraw to have to deliver something in the zone here.
Down the left field line, it'll stay in fair territory. Tori Ray's been active that direction. All of that leads to the second out. It's funny, you enter the game for the first time, the ball's going to find you.
No kidding. It certainly made her work. They near the second, or they go through the second time of this lineup. You keep her speed off this base path. And change the dynamic of this game. Roberts has done a good job throwing against her.
Here's Sadie Kirk.
Abby Grundy. We just saw Sadie Kirk hit a double, but Abby Grundy, known as the doubles.
Transfer from New Mexico. Quality take outside. Leads the team with 13 home runs.
Well, Kirk and Grundy found a way to get on ahead of Olivia Birkinshaw. You felt like she was due a little bit. She has 13 home runs on the season and needed to find a way to come through big with her 14th. No time better than to come through big with 2 runners on.
Here's Ray, high in the air, right behind the bag at second, and Kopech is there.
And so we wanted to mix it up a little bit and go to JC. She's definitely our fighter. She loves to compete, so we're going to let her get after it for a couple innings.
We see Bob Ross is back in the dugout. That means we'll let you go, Coach. Thank you so much.
Always. Thanks, guys.
In the moment.
You can see how quick and bang this play was. It was a great pick there by Delgado. And just too late. Walter has good speed too.
Elissa Allen, America East Player of the Year. requests. Jess executed the Macarena beautifully. Went through the whole routine. And just for the record, on full display. Here to gone through. Delgado reaches, and the leadoff knock for Weber State. I was going to ask, do you prepare in the back of your mind for the potential of what's to come later tonight or tomorrow? I recognize you really can't look too far ahead, but somewhere.
Good first pitch swinging by Whalen. You're a hitter, you always want to welcome a pitcher to a game by just going to attack a first pitch. Kennedy throws down in the zone, and Whalen just sees a pitch she likes, kind of lower in the zone, and drives it back up the middle. Delgado is able to score from second. Another run on the board.
And Jenny, now it's 3 straight hits. And on a wild pitch
from Smith.
2 runs are in. There's 1 out. Riley Whalen 60 feet away, standing at third base. And Sadie Kirk from Kennedy, first pitch strike. And the wind has shifted directions now more towards right field.
Tosses it back to Kennedy, but Kennedy took a look back at the runner, Whalen, which took a look back, wasn't paying attention to the toss. This ball gets away a little bit, and you see how Kennedy was taking a look back to see if Whalen was running or not, to know if she needed to go back, get ready for the tag. Just miscommunication. You can see it's just a little bit off kilter with the communication, balance of what's going on.
Third time you've seen the Oregon softball team this year. Remember, they played back on Valentine's Day, mid-February.
Well, you're right. If the score holds and Weber State faces Oregon.
If you don't agree with that, you're too young to know.
That's right.
1-2. Cut on and miss, and the strikeout for Finch.
A great pitch by J.C. Finch. She worked hard for that out. Be able to mix her pitches enough and have those foul outs, but this one kind of spins up and out of the zone, kind of a blended rising curveball. It spins up and out.
If you think about it for a moment, Binghamton in southern New York would be.
We had some heartbreak this year, but we had a chance.
Great coach, great organization, like suddenly.
There's hope.
Really for the first time since Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson.
I didn't know that Calvin Johnson gave us hope. But he was great on his own right. Program best 68 home runs this year. Long ball has been a factor in their game.
And Rendy has 10. Loops this one foul. Well, the time is now for the Bearcats. Still a couple of innings to work with, but with the bases loaded, major opportunity right now. Rendy, the senior, certainly love to take advantage. This represents the most important moment thus far for the Bearcats. And Rendy stays alive.
These batters topping the ball just a little bit. Getting on top of these pitches that Finch is throwing. Not
for the Wildcats. Olivia Birkinshaw, a massive shot to left field. And Emma Bingham as well got the job done in that 10-4 victory for Weber State to win the Big Sky Championship. And a team that had been building all season long. They knew they were going to take their lumps and bumps and bruises early. They did. They got better. And here they are in the postseason. The Eugene Regional and a 6-1 lead over Binghamton.
This ball just getting away from Olivia Kennedy. You can see sometimes, you could even see Olivia Kennedy there on the side of your screen just kind of bracing for it. Slips off her hand. Knew that that pitch got away from you.
Lagos over at first. And Kennedy records strikeout number 4. Second of the inning.
Kennedy's starting to cook on that pitch that's moving, getting a lot of swing throughs. Her 4th strikeout. Moving down in the zone, starting to get next one. You're just kind of rolling. And that moment is better than taking a game off and going into another game.
Right.
So it's an interesting dynamic when you get in.
Yeah. Thank you. And that's a critical part to the whole deal.
But everybody who watches TikTok is now laughing at us for learning that moment today because they all know what we've been talking about.
Here we go.
2-2. In Eugene and Weber State in the top of the 7th in search a few insurance runs. Wildcats trying to advance, play Oregon tonight. And about 30 minutes after this game concludes, the Ducks await another elimination affair. Ray 0 for 1 came in left field.
The call on the field is not hit by a pitch, and I think that's the important thing on this, is that there's no way, it has to be evidence that it was very clearly hit by a pitch.
So another unusual question I'm going to ask.
That's what she felt. It brushed his shoelace.
Ball and 2 strikes now to Richardson, who was not hit by that pitch. 2-2. I've called games in big moments where that becomes an issue, and we've gone down that rabbit hole on national television. Could be 2, and off the turn falling down, that got awkward for Dode.
Good sign, the chances to win it, right? You want to win it. You want to go with your best.
Well, Lindsay's telling Coach Lombardi, I can go tonight, I can go tomorrow.
I'm going to go tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, pitchers should want to go till their arm falls off. Let your coach tell you, no, I'm going to rest you. I'm going to wait. And I know.
Let's get off our lawn moment in discussing the TikTok sound. Fairy yo-yo. And then maybe the second one in talking about, well, a lot of these pitchers these days, they don't throw 6 or 7 innings, right? I mean, that's a shift in philosophy. I'm not smart enough to tell you if that's right or wrong. That's just what it is. And it's an interesting conversation to have. Over to third, running back to the base is Randy, and a smart play for the Bearcats. Was recorded in the moment, 6-3-4.
But from that angle, like, to me, I'm not sure that that glove ever, because one side looked like the tag went from her chest. But on that angle, it doesn't look like the glove ever hit her chest. So I'm not sure that there was ever a tag at all. I think she's safe.
I agree. Manufacture some more runs for her team as the player of the year in the America East. Big patch is scraped off. It's the postseason, folks.
That's how you know you played hard today.
2-2. Go back and double check, but I'm 99% sure we haven't had an inning in this regional that's gone 1, 2, 3 for both. Still with 2 outs here. Long trip for the Bearcats out to the West Coast. A couple of flight delays. The tweet sent to Southwest. All worked out in the end.